So, second map is Civil Frontier. Very nice, very nice and wide map. Power farms are directly, they are in one line, one straight line. So you can run up straight to the to the enemy's power farm and just burn it down. It's very easy to do so. So I think a lot of the game will take part on the lower part of the map, because that's where most of the that's where most of the power is.
Yep. For some reason, I've got like a blue loading screen bar, and you, Noisy, and Lucas are all red. Don't know why. That's messing up. Just like random.
That's Relic. That's Relic for you. But they did actually clean up their servers. There were no ghost lobbies. Did you see that?
Yep. But these servers were having problems earlier today with kicking everyone off out of their games.
Yeah, I think they were doing some server maintenance. Usually
It happens more than once though.
Yeah, it takes Relic more time than Steam to actually clean their servers. Relic, giving you Dawn of War 1 maps instead of Dawn of War 2 Retribution patches.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised about the Dawn of War 1 map, but it's just...
Oh, and some Dawn of War 2 War Gear. So sorry, I forgot that. Nice. Lictor Alpha versus MacBoy. GG no re.
I think Noisy's got something to say about Dark Heroes champion there.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. I actually do not know anything about this matchup though.
I think the Lictor Alpha... The MacBoy can't be aggressive, so like sometimes you'll see the MacBoy buy the Death Gun and then teleport in very aggressively to kind of suppress an entire army, but if he tries to do that against the Lictor's just going to pull him in even further.
Yeah.
And the whole Tyranid army is just going to dogpile on him and then he'll die.
True.
So Noisy needs to play kind of conservatively and not get a Death Gun and maybe get the Daka instead as his weapon war gear. And just try and pick off Termagants as much as possible, or Homagants.
Yeah. So now they know. The shooter boys have spotted the Lictor Alpha, which should have been infiltrated. Oh no, the surprise is ruined.
The surprise flash hook.
Exactly. Yeah, now he infiltrates the Lictor Alpha. But it's too late.
Yeah.
The MacBoy, I think you can be flash hooked in a garrison as well. It's no problem.
It doesn't pull you out, it just does damage.
Yeah.
But the problem with that garrison is the one that he's seen in. It actually only has 150 HP, so in tier 2,
yeah,
any kind of explosive or AV damage is going to absolutely kill everything inside there.
True.
So you need to be careful of that. In fact, I've actually seen it go down to just pure grenades before in tier 1, because that's how fragile the building is.
And that's very annoying, because that means certain death for every unit that's inside.
Yeah.
So we see very aggressive starting game here from Dark Hero. We see double Homagons, double Termagons. It's going to be very aggressive. Well, he should be very aggressive with them.
Yeah. Actually, try and take as much map control as possible.
Yeah. He's pressuring these. He's pressuring Noisy very early on, actually capturing his natural requisition point.
Very nice. And you do see some looters coming out, which I'm kind of surprised about against Lictor Alpha. People always say not to buy setup teams against him, but sometimes you just need a setup team.
I think he spotted double Homagons, and I think there's just no way around this. You will need some suppression. So Slugger's engaging the Lictor Alpha. He lured him into this corner, away from the rest of his army, and yeah. These Termagants are definitely going down. Slugger's on retreat, and he loses a squad. Very nice. First unit wipe for Noisy.
Oh, but because the Slug was actually doing a special or a sync kill there, he couldn't go to chase down these Homagons that were in retreat as well.
So you went for bigger shooters, not bigger shooters, but no, big shooters on the shooter boys and the looters.
No.
Let's-
Oh, actually, yeah. Sorry, but at the same time, I was getting the big shooter on the mech boy.
Oh, okay.
Daka.
Yeah, it's going to do very well versus these low health models.
Yeah, it's very easy to level up your mech boy when you can just teleport around and pick off gaunts.
Yeah, and we see the self heal on hit from the Lictor Alpha, which means he has the feeder tendrils. It's very nice. Such an awesome weapon. And it's also power melee, which it doesn't do extra damage versus these infantry based units orcs have in tier 1.
But against the knobs though, I think the knobs are heavy infantry.
Yeah, they're heavy infantry.
Isn't the shooter knob heavy infantry as well?
He at least looks like heavy infantry.
Yeah.
Very, very tanky looking model there.
But he is the last model to die.
Yeah,
And these homogons need to
yeah,
get
they
out
are
of this
in
fight.
big trouble. If these shooters also melee now, they
Okay, he looks like
should.
a-
Okay, he saw the burrow, so he knew that would have been too greedy.
Yeah. But these sluggers now getting their flamers now. 2 of their models do have power melee, which will be nice if heavy infantry comes out for Dark Hero.
Yes.
I'm not sure if Ravenous are that heavy infantry. But I know warriors are. And here comes the battery packed off the mech, but it's going to work very nicely with these sluggers when they can go in and get healed up.
Shooter boy knob. Oh, that retreat path though. That is really unfortunate. Shooters go down.
And that's the problem with the last model dying. The Elixir can just pull in the last model, and you can focus it down, and they'll kill all the surrounding models. Very annoying.
Yeah. That's really unfortunate. Because I think that they were also the fully upgraded ones. No, actually, you got you got the knob on one and the big shooters on the other. Slugger Boy is barely escaping there. Flash Hawk obviously on cooldown because he just used it. But still, Noisy has very nice map control, considering he's playing on Lictor Alpha, who has more units on the field than him. He got the early squad wipe on these Termagants, so good job holding the map versus that.
Do see some spawn mines coming out as well, probably from a... Okay, it's been built from base. The Elixir actually has the spawn mine drop ability, which is tier 2 as well. And here comes the flash hook onto the mech boy. But I don't think he's gonna die. Okay, he just teleports back away.
Yeah, and we see a full retreat, which is a very good choice because all these units were very low on health. Very, very well played so far. Like Noisy's choosing his engagements very, very well. For example, he's drawing out these Termagants. Okay, Spore Mines actually do change the outcome of this engagement, but these sluggers would have actually wiped the floor with these Homogons. So very well.
Especially with their burners, and they're actually quite close to level 2 now.
Oh yeah, they're very close. Sorry, we a bit late, but Yarrick and Max are also streaming now. This is going to be so awesome. Spore Mine's very nice to screen off the rest of the army, actually making Noisy have to move a lot of his units to avoid these Spore Mines, negating a lot of the DPS that Orcs big shooters can dish out.
I feel like that was a bit of a random time to pull in the mech boy there.
Yeah, he could have waited for the Termagants and the Homogons
Yeah.
to actually deal more damage.
Just
Potentially
wait
even
for-
taking it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ravenon, retreat. No problem though.
Still a small man squad going around. Actually, there's 2 squads of them going around, but one's only on 50 HP.
Yeah.
So that should go down quite easily, but if it actually is able to get into the face of these sluggers, actually these sluggers are in a lot of trouble with the spawn mines coming down here.
Yeah, I think Dark Hero spotted that. He's already positioning the Lictor Alpha on the retreat path. He's going with...
One's in retreat.
Yeah, he needs to retreat now. Okay, he just went for the decap. Spawn mines exploding. Oh my god, these sluggers are... Flash hook maybe if it's not on cooldown.
He doesn't have enough energy for the flash hook.
Wow. Barely escaped there. Double spore mines on retreat. That was brutal.
And some Homogons did get wiped up top by some looters that were trying to cap the VP. Looters must have been stealthed and just ambushed these Homogons.
Nice. I didn't even catch that. And we see a very quick death trade out for Noisy. Oh, he cancels it. Why you cancel it? He went for upgrades, it seems. Oh yeah, he went for the slugger knobs. Let's see. Yeah, he went for knobs on his units to make them more durable. I don't know, I would have gone for the Death Dread, because there's nothing there right now that could actually threaten the Death Dread right now.
Tyrant Guard there is coming out, which could deal with it, and Lictor does have his deadly jump now. Some more spore mines. Spore mines that don't actually pop. They could have wiped these shooter boys here.
Oh, very nice. We see the custom force field on the mech boy, which does knockback on contact. Now, Noisy will have a very effective counter for the Hormogons and the Lictor Alpha.
Yeah.
And the Sluggers, they could potentially just go for the power farm. But yeah, you have to know the timing. Like, when are these, how much health did the units have that just retreated, and how fast how fast will they come back out? And yeah, Dark Hero already comes out, so good choice not going for the power.
We could see the Beamy Death gonna come out now for the mech boy as an upgrade to take care of the Tyrant Guard, and then watch him swap back to the Daka.
True. And we see a War Truck. War Truck, very nice choice. Puts out more DPS now with the latest patch. The truck gun, I don't know what it's called, has been buffed to actually deal more damage.
This Lictor, what is he doing?
he jumps to death. That was a very nice death animation.
That was very bold to walk up to some Slugger Squad, which has their knob.
Yeah.
The knob doing about 70 power melee DPS is going to shred through.
Yeah.
Commanders very easily.
I need to redub this animation. Let's see, we have some Rippers now.
Yep.
Very annoying unit. I think the unit size is tiny, which makes them very, very difficult to shoot down. So you actually have to melee them down, which is easier, even for ranged units.
And they can't be suppressed as well.
Exactly. I think it was actually a viable tactic in Vanilla Dawn of War to just go for Ripper spam or something like that. I've never played it, but it just sounds extremely stupid. Yeah.
And this bouncy shield preventing the flash hooks actually work.
And here we see the knockback on contact. Yeah, Lictor Alpha is completely negated, goes down again. That is very, very tough, because that's 250 requisition that Dark Hero will have to spend again on just purchasing his hero back. Rippers do go down, yeah, they do. And now the power melee weapons weighing in on the Tyrant Guard, which is super heavy infantry if I remember correctly.
Ooh, Ravenous getting very low, but actually get away with 2 models there. Sport Mine's going to be quite brutal inside the entire Orc blob.
Very decisive engagement here for Noisy. Yeah, and we see Tank Busters, okay. Tank Busters make actually a lot of sense.
And then Miss Barrage is quite nice as well, if the Eternal sort of stack up on top of each other.
They're more mobile than the Beamy Looter. I mean, the Beamy Looter, I think, is the strongest AV suppression team in the game, but it's immobile, and Tank Busters just give you so much more.
Yeah. Lictor's being repurchased once again.
Yeah, this is keeping Dark Hero from actually going tier 3. Let's see, we see the deadly jump, which I've neglected to mention before, that he purchased the deadly jump.
I'm sort of wrote in chat, instead of the deadly jump, it's more like the dead jump. When he died earlier, mid-jump. And talking about the VPs, actually, 476 to 171, Noisy is very comfortable in this game now.
True.
With that VP lead.
He has a huge VP lead, but This is Tyranids, remember. Tyranids only need one requisition point, and they can still come back.
And here comes the bouncy shield once again onto this Lictor.
It's very annoying, yeah. So let's see, this Tyrant Guard is out of Synapse range. Chasing these shooter boys. Getting deep into enemy territory. Where are these tank busters? Here they come. So he lured the Tyrant Guard in. There's no Synapse around for him. It looks like he already used the charge. Hormagaunts come here to help. Okay.
Yeah, we should be able to get away now.
Yeah, but he's very, very low on health. He'll actually have to go into shield wall to regenerate. Because next engagement, that's going to be a tough one for him. And
We also just to the bottom here as well, just going around decapping. They can't be fought by Hormagaunts right now with their knob. Can't be fought by anything actually with their knob.
True.
Except for the Tyrant Guard.
And we see a looted tank coming out. I think this might be GG. Dark Hero actually opting to go tier 3 as well. This is what I mean. he repurchased the Lictor Alpha 2 times. He still goes tier 3, no problem.
Rocks in bottom.
Yeah? I was wondering when that would come. Because he had a lot of... That's not very sportsmanlike, but yeah, that should be GG. Unless, without numbers. No problemo. There we go, without numbers. Yep, without number Colin.
But here comes the looted tank.
Yeah, this looted tank will change the outcome of this. I don't know. I mean, Dark Hero is still he still has so much requisition and so much power. He's not out of this game yet. He is very, very low on VPs though, but still.
It's going to be a tough one. If he wants to come back into this game, he's going to have to get a couple of wipes onto Noisy's units.
Yep. Because Noisy's units are leveled already. I mean, level 4 sluggers, level 3 shooter boys, level 2 looters. It's, yeah, tank busters also almost level 2. It's going to be very tough, and we are going to see a third match, I believe.
I wonder what Dark Hero is saving up for. He might be saving up for a Swarm Lord, actually, with the amount of power that he's got and the requisition that he's trying to save.
He's going.
He's opting for a conflict.
Yeah. I don't know about the Swarm Lord. He has double Hormagaunts. It would be very nice to just bum rush Noisy, but with the looters around, this is actually not a viable tactic. Okay.
Yep.
Looters do go down though. Just as I said, it's not viable. It actually becomes viable again. But I think the Carnifex with the Barb Strangler would be very nice, because as I've been told, the Barb Strangler is the bane of orcs.
But still needs something to deal with this looted tank though. And
Yeah, Termagon's wiped. Nice. Still no problem. Just wait for without number to be up again.
It's actually on quite a long cooldown. Remember that game when I played where I had purely gaunts and had the +1 requisition income?
Yeah, I remember that game.
Without number was on too long of a cooldown for me. Well, it probably is for good reason though.
Yeah.
Otherwise I could instantly be 100 pop all the time rather than having to wait for it. But the conflict's actually opted for the Venom Cannon instead, I guess, because of the looted tank out on the field.
True.
We could see a Bioplasma actually onto this Orc Blob.
Let's see. This Carnifex is going to be able to take out the tank. Oh, he's just going into melee combat. Oh, nice shot. But he actually does no damage, and the VPs are ticking out anyway, so GG.
Nice, he was very